Hello, y'all. I got a video request from a family member, and this video is going to be about why do people lie. So, I'm going to do the best I can to figure this out, and we're going to figure this out together, y'all. Why do people lie? What's the motive behind it? Is it abnormal? Let's talk about that. Is it really abnormal to lie? Do I lie? Do you lie? Come on now, nobody's perfect. But let's figure this out. Why do people lie? So, the first obvious reason, or it may not be so obvious, and you may not even know what I'm getting ready to say, why somebody lies to you. So, this is the reason, y'all, why somebody lies to you. And this is what I've learned. Because you a good person. That's why they lying. They know you a good person, and they have to tell a lie so they can fit in with you to get what they want from you because they're using you. A lot of times, if you wasn't such a good person, they would have told you the truth. So, for example, if my ex narcissist would have thought that I was a slutty prostitute, if he viewed me in that manner, I'm not saying prostitutes are all sluts. I'm not judging prostitutes or anything like that. I'm just saying if he would have viewed me as just a low down slutty prostitute, because this is how he looks at prostitutes, y'all. I know this from just knowing how he is. He looks at supply different. You know, that's the prostitute. That's the crazy woman. This is the traditional woman. He used to call me what you call a good girl. Okay. So if he didn't think that I was what he calls a good girl, then he wouldn't have lied. So that, yeah, they're lying because you got good in you. And they feel like they need to come up with a different person or different story of who they are than who they really are because of the good in you. You don't do certain things. You don't heavily drink or use drugs. So now the narcissist is gonna play like they not an alcoholic. They gonna play like they gonna lie and say, oh, they never did drugs or alcohol. They gonna tell a just bold faced lie. Another reason they lie is because they're not straightforward and they're not authentic. And some people lie, say the person's empathetic, they lie because they have fear of not being accepted. So, an empathic person lying, they're scared to tell you they got cancer because you may not want to be their friend no more if you find that out. People that lived in the closet for many years about their sexuality, they were afraid to tell people that they were homosexual or gay because they were afraid of losing their family and friends. So those are more empathic lies. Being fearful of being accepted or not being loved and accepted, and you're afraid of losing people around you. Now, in my opinion, there's a difference between privacy and lying. I try to minimize lying at no cost. I mean at all costs. I try not to do it. That's my first go-to is not to lie. However, sometimes you don't want people in your business. Now, if you're choosing to keep somebody out of your business, so they say, where are you at? And you don't want them to know that you're at the chiropractic office. So you say, well, I'm at this restaurant. I don't know. That is a fine line. I mean, I think it's okay if you keeping somebody out your business. I do. I don't think that that's a lie per se, because if you don't want somebody to know your business, they just don't have to know it. It's your personal business. Another reason why people lie is because they're compulsive liars and it's just a habit. A lot of people lie to show off. You know, that's the liar that says, yeah, I got 3 master's degrees. I have 1 master's degree in teaching. I have a master's degree. I'm a brain surgeon. And then my other master's degree is in throwing baseballs, y'all. Okay. And that's when you know it's a lie. Like throwing baseballs. They give you a master's degree in throwing baseballs. Yeah, so that's a lie. And that's how you should recognize lies too when it's not adding up. And like I said, in those cases, they're trying to show off. People lie to get certain jobs. They try to lie, or they do lie to get raises. People lie and they're already married to somebody. You know, people have gotten married and they ask their spouse when they become engaged or their fiance, they say, have you ever been married? And the man or woman says no. And then next thing you know, they're married to a bigamist, or however you word that, a bigamy, the crime of bigamy, I think is what that is. But yeah, people tell different lies. That person wants to marry you and they don't want to do the divorce from the other person. So yeah, that's more of a scam too. People lie maybe about the amount of kids they got. They scared you don't want to date them if you find out they got 15 children. People lie about their living location. They don't want you to know they're homeless. So they'll lie and say, well, you know, I stay in Belltown, or whatever. They give this fancy location, this uppity town, but really they're living outside on the sidewalk. People just have people lie about their age because they don't want the person to know they're really 20 years older. So it's just so many different reasons. Ultimately, continuously catching someone in lies, they don't mean you know well. So if someone continues to lie to you, they're not showing empathy for how that's hurting you. My ex narcissistic man, he lied about vehicles. He casually told me when we broke up about this antique vehicle he had. I knew about the main car that he drives every day, but the antique vehicle, it just parks. And that just shows you the nature. See, when you're with narcissists, you never know them. So all these years I knew this man, even when the breakup happened, we still was in communication enough for me to know about that. But see, it's a reason why people tell those type of lies. So if you are in a relationship with someone and you're intimate and they don't tell you about their other vehicles, that's so they can stalk you. I forgot what kind of, he told me what kind of vehicle it is. It's a classic, not antique, but a classic. And I don't even remember what kind of vehicle he said it was. But it was weird when he mentioned it because I had saw this classic vehicle that stood out, and it was parked not too far from where I live, and it just stood out like a sore thumb. And I looked at that car. I said, that looked like an old pimp car or something. And like I told you in other videos, my ex narcissist was a pimp for a brief period many, many years ago when he was like 18 years old. He didn't stay in that line of work, but that's what he was. And I did a video about that. I uploaded a video and I discussed that. So just go through each video, my last 10, 15 videos, and you'll hear about the last 10 videos. I think I brought that up. So yeah, people lie so they can stalk you. That particular narcissist that I was around, he might do the opposite. He might do vice versa. The vehicle that he drives every day, he might not let another woman know that he drives that vehicle. He might tell the other woman, I ain't got a car at all, baby. I ain't got no car. He might let her see the classic car he got and tell her that it's broke down. But really, he tells me the truth that it runs, but he doesn't allow me to see the car. So, in this sense, I'm telling you how people lie too. They don't tell the same people the same story. And remember, I didn't even find out that he had that classic because he lives in apartments. And the apartments he stayed in, he didn't have a garage. So it's not like when I was present at his residence, because there's so many vehicles parked outside, it's easy to tell a lie like that. And also, like I said, like where he lives now, he doesn't have a garage. So that particular residence, that classic can be sitting way, it's so many cars out there. How am I going to know, oh, that's his car or that's this car? But he makes sure to park the classic way away from the vehicle that he drives every day. And like I said, the purpose of that lie is so you can stalk people. He can drive right by me or be sitting somewhere in that vehicle and it's not as noticeable because I don't know the car and never been in it. But he did give me a description of the color and the kind of car. I just don't remember what it was. I don't care. I don't even care about the car he drives every day. So, in this sense, I'm giving you an example of how someone tells a lie. Never trust a liar. Don't be so concerned about why they lie. Be more concerned about this. Why are you around somebody every day that is a compulsive liar? That's what you got to ask yourself. Why do I fuck around with liars? I've caught this man or this woman in 10 damn lies just this month. Why am I still around? Why are you acting like you got a mental problem? Because that's a mental problem. Really hooking in and close to a damn liar. Now, if you know they're a liar and maybe you talk to them every blue moon, but if you really fucking around with a liar and bringing them around you every day, and you already caught them in 15 zillion lies, something wrong with you. And I'm saying that so you can start behaving like something ain't wrong with you. And the liar thinks something wrong with you too, y'all. The liar saying, damn, this bitch still around? This ninja still around? Damn. They know I'm a fucking liar. That's how they talk about us, y'all. They think you crazy. Man, that motherfucker crazy. Because they don't get it. Because you know what? Liars, they're sensitive to liars. So, this is crazy. One thing I know about a liar is if you keep lying to them and they catch you in a couple of lies, they done with you, man. That liar gonna cuss you out. I know you ain't tell that damn lie with your lying ass. They don't like when it's in reverse. Let them even suspect that you told a lie. They're not gonna like it. So this is the rundown on why people lie. I gave you an example of how people lie. And it's a bad spirit to have in the home. So, I'm really hard on physical no contact, keeping them out your house, y'all. Staying up out their face. Staying out their face, Another example of a lie is people telling you they're going to take you out to this affordable restaurant and stuff like that. Those are like lies too, because they really don't want to go. They're going to take walks with you. They're just trying to tell a lie to make it seem like they want to hang out, so you go to their house or let them in your house. So another thing is people will tell the lie to cover up what they really want from you. I'm just going to tell you I want to take you out to eat or I want to take walks with you. But then when I get you in the car, I'm going to say my leg hurts so I can't walk. But then this motherfucker got their foot on the pedal and can drive. Oh, we gotta go to the house. I can't do the walk, girl. I can't do the walk, man. You know, so they lie to use bait to get you in a situation because really they want to do something else. So they do stuff like that, you know, covering up their real intentions. Lying is something people do a lot, y'all. However, like I said, people do a lot, not the people you around. So this is the thing. If you're around a bunch of liars that are lying all the time and they're consistently doing it and you catching them in lies, then it's happening because you're lacking in the area of picking the right type of people. The people that's around me on a regular basis that I interact with, I can pretty much trust what they say. Their word is usually bomb. They're pretty authentic and straightforward. So if you're picking a bunch of liars, you got to start pinpointing, or you meeting these liars in a certain area, or you meeting these men and women in clubs. And I'm not saying people that go to clubs are liars, but you're repeatedly meeting people that are sitting at the bar at the club. You know, there's a bunch of people at the club. I can go out to a club and not even have a drink. So are you meeting the people that's over at the bar all night, or are you meeting the people on the dance floor? You got to figure out where to meet better people. So I was gonna mention one other thing. It's right on my mind. I mentioned the example. Yeah, I'm big on physical no contact. So the thing is with somebody that's a compulsive liar, y'all shouldn't be in the house together. It's gonna trigger arguments and disagreements. Um, Somebody that's always lying to you, they don't really love you, but don't think they love you because they tell you the truth. Because people do that too. Well, he told me he has 5 other women, or she told me she got 5 other men, so they must love me. No, they're just telling you the truth because they thinking you got a mental problem and you're gonna keep dealing with it. So that's just like somebody saying, well, they love me. They told me they killed my dog. They told me they killed my cat. That's not love. It just so happened they a psychopath and they was just direct with your ass because they don't fear you. They don't fear you at all. Yeah, I told you I killed your dog or cat. What the fuck are you going to do? You're not going to do shit. I told you I killed your dog or cat because I know your stupid ass ain't going to call the cops on me. You're not worth shit. That's why I told you. Sometimes people lie to you and they cover it up because they do have a little bit more respect and fear of you. Like a man that doesn't tell his wife he's cheating or lies about it. He's scared that she's going to go get the family gun and shoot him and the mistress, or vice versa. The woman that lies to her husband, she's scared of her husband. She think he gonna, slap her around a little bit. So sometimes people lie out of fear because they actually have respect and a regard for you. Sometimes people lie because they don't want to lose you. So they're selfish. They really know that they should be losing you, but they lie because they don't want to lose you. So in cases like that, they don't have empathy for you at all. Those are narcissists because you have a right to know the truth so you can get out of that situation. And lies keep people in relationships for a long time. You know the worst lies, y'all? This is the worst lie. The lies you tell yourself. Let's end it on that note. What lies are you telling yourself? And those lies can hold you back. Always be honest with yourself. That's the first step to being more honest with others. I love y'all so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please leave a comment. Thank you for tuning in. I got more coming. I appreciate you listening to this video.